Peter Barron, great news yesterday about you being the first crazy person to opt in for 2017 P2. Tell me about that decision. Is that something you'd rather let someone else go first before you make the decision?
I don't know if I'm the first person to hop in, but I'm the first person to publicly hop in. But you know, the P class is definitely where we're at home running, and I love the PC class. But there's that allure of getting out there and just racing for overall wins. And I've known Bill, and he helped us get started back with the DP and helped us deal with programs and everything going back to 2005. And when looking at it running here, having a U.S. builder, the relationship with Multimatic and all the CFD work they do up there, they have like a league leading industry caliber type CFD model and machine up there that's really driving a lot of it. And I think a lot of that work's done on the Ford GT, and you can see that's an amazing car too. So if they can turn out a prototype that's similar to that, it's a no-brainer.
I know you have an interest in running in Europe again. Have you decided whether this is going to be more of a IMSA effort, European effort, a little bit of both?
Our goal is always IMSA. There's opportunities to run over an ELMS always with the car at Le Mans, but there is that niceness of this is home. This is 2 hours from our house here, and our shop Daytona's 3 hours, and I've won basically everything but Daytona, so I can't quit until we get Daytona.
Last question for you, and as you said originally, we have you confirmed playing, but we know that there's a lot of other things going on behind the scenes in terms of factory programs and whatnot. Are you confident there'll be the numbers there, the manufacturers there to reward your coming into 2017 P2?
I think this is similar to 2012 when they came up with the Generation 3 bodywork for Daytona prototypes, and everybody was skeptical and saying who's going to need it, it's only for manufacturers and nobody's really going to do it unless you have a contract. But it was, the people believed in it, it was a good program, just the aesthetics of the car, the change in, I think when you look at a Generation 2, that 2008 to 2011 car versus how they started looking in 2013, it was just that whole shift of acceptance for that class. And I think that's one of the things what's going to happen here is where you have, and me especially, I was one of the people on the shelf looking at it. Do you run a DP? Do you run a P2? Last year you ran a DP, and that was looking good. This year, you knock me upside the head silly if a P2 doesn't win Sebring here. And it obviously killed it at Daytona. So there's too much randomness going on. But going forward, that's the car you need. You get one of four. They're going to make sure all four are probably pretty close, I would assume, with balance of performance and adjustment and modeling and testing. So I'm not really worried about that. But I think it's that solar cane to the sunburn that the P class has been needing, where okay, this is it, this is direction, it's one of these four cars, no more screwing around, and have a nice day.